on today's ProPresenter show, getting live video into ProPresenter with Syphon. Hi, and welcome again to the ProPresenter show. This is the show where every week I help you with ProPresenter. My name's Paul Allen Clifford. So last time I talked about using Syphon, the Enable Syphon checkbox, to get video out of ProPresenter. But what if you want to go the other way? Well, actually, it's very possible to do. Initially, I thought it wasn't, until I investigated a little bit further. So let's head over to my computer and I'll show you exactly how I do it and some of the things you can do once you're in there. In a previous lesson, I showed you how to use the Enable Syphon checkbox to send the output from ProPresenter into other software. But you might be wondering, well, is there a way to send the output from other software into ProPresenter? Actually, there is, and that would be the live video option here. Right now I have it selected on Syphon Camtwist, but if I had other Syphon-enabled software running, they would show up here as well. So basically you do that, and let me show you what that looks like. I've got a couple of different things set up. So if we go to live, here, let me clear the slides here. Again, I'm using the evaluation version here at home, but you see my desktop. Now normally that would be my stage display desktop. In fact, why don't I turn on the stage display just to show you that that's what we see. There we go. Stage display on, stage display off, and it's all coming through this secondary monitor here off to the left. Now, let me show you that I have the ability to switch over live without touching anything in ProPresenter. I'm going to go directly to a zoomed in version of just this window right here that I'm mousing over right now. So let me go over here and double click on it, and here it is. And you can see that, you can see my mouse, and that's basically a lot of the functionality in Camtwist. Is it enables you to show the desktop or add effects or do other things like that. You can even add an effect to a webcam if you wanted to and use that live if you had need of doing something like that. And it's basically video switcher software, so you can swap between these things. Here, let me bring this to the forefront. This is actually the switcher side of the software, so let's bring that up in preview, and I can cut over, and now I can go to preview for the desktop, and I can cut over to that and back. So it's really very simple. I would just had my finger, my mouse here on the cut over there. Right there is where it is. So you have some abilities there. Now you might be thinking, well, that's all fine and good if I wanted to show a piece of software on the computer, or if I wanted to show the church's website, and I had some functionality that I just didn't quite have in ProPresenter, in the ProPresenter browser. But what other good is it? Well, actually, as it turns out, a lot of VJ software that does some more dynamic video effects, including timing it to the beats of music and things like that, is available with Syphon out. So you could very easily take video, bring that in as a camera over here into ProPresenter, and it would act as if it was a live video here. So just as I could change it over in the other software and have it reflect here in ProPresenter, you could do that with mapping. So if you were thinking of Arena Resume, I've never actually pronounced it, but some 3D mapping software would have this built in, and so you can do all kinds of things like that. So that's how to get video into ProPresenter using Syphon. Well, I hope you found that helpful. As it turns out, that's, as far as I can tell, the only way to get video back into ProPresenter. Now, as I said, make sure that you do not create a loop as you're doing this. You don't want video feedback, which, while interesting, isn't as unpleasant as audio feedback, but still, you just don't want to do that. If you like this content, you'd like my email newsletter, so head on over to trinitydigitalmedia.com/newsletter. Sign up there, and you can join me for some free ProPresenter courses and other fun stuff. By the way, this lesson is taken from the ProPresenter Hacks, Tips, and Tricks course that I offer. So if you're interested in that, then go to tdm.fyi/Pro6HacksMini. That's tdm.fyi/Pro, the number 6, hacks, HACKS, mini, MINI, and I'll send you a free link to the ProPresenter 6 Hacks mini course, and you can take a look at some of the other fun stuff we can do with ProPresenter that might not be technically what Renewed Vision had in mind, but it works. Until next time, this is Paul Allen Clifford with TrinityDigitalMedia.com. Go out and change eternity.